Let independent artists shine. Shine the light on the underground. Music Monday videos. Make it one day, here we go. Some make it featured on the show. Sign up and get on your grizzly, yo. You might have seen them on the road with the camera and the microphone. Shine the light on independent artists. Yeah, they gon' hate, we gon' get it regardless. Riding the hardest to get to the bag. Wanting that Instagram class. Growing that old dirty bass. Shimmy, 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 yeah. Give me more. Music Monday video. Music Monday videos. One exposure, there it go. Wanna get it, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna get it, there it go. One exposure, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. There it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday, here it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna make it, there it go. Wanna get it, here it go. One exposure, there it go. Videos. Videos, Music Monday videos. Give me more. One exposure, there you go.
Hey, what's up? You're still coming, right?
No, I'll be there in like 20-30 minutes.
You good?
No, I'm so tired of this. He doesn't come home. He doesn't call. He went out last night and I haven't heard from him since. What am I supposed to do? Just sit around here? No, I'm sick of being treated like this. I don't deserve it.
Who was that on the phone?
Are you crazy? You have enough. I'll pay your phone bill. If you talking to another man, well, I'll pay your phone bill. Are you stupid? I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Go call whoever you was on the phone with.
Official West Beat.
Nathaniel, I don't even like him, and you don't even love him. Why we moving like this? You gon' slip up. He be circling the block now. He got you on lockdown. You call me when he not around. You know I'm gon' pick up. I can't be mad that I'm second, cause what we're doing is reckless. Trying to steal another man's girl. No, no, no. He used your heart as a weapon, just to make you feel like less than him when you deserve the world. This is a stick up. Taking your girl. Taking your girl. I'm taking your girl. I'ma give it a whirl. This is a stick up. This is a stick up. Taking your girl. Taking your girl. Taking your girl. Ooh, I'm taking your girl. I'ma give it a whirl. This is a stick up. Put your hands up and be cool, cause I ain't come here to kill you. I came to take away something you took for granted. No ski mask, you can see my face, so you know who came to take your place. Now that she's mine, I'll repair the damage. I can no longer be second, appreciating your blessings. It's something you didn't do. Shame on you. I'm about to teach you a lesson. You can lose what you have in a second when you don't play by the rules. Stick up, girl. You better put your hands up whenever she calls out. Take it, girl. I'ma give it a whirl. I'm here to give her the world. Taking your girl. I'm here to give it to you, Taking your girl. I'ma give it a whirl. This is a funny how he want you back now. Talking all crazy like he wanna back out. I just tell him see me when you see me, cause he had his chance to make it happy. It's funny how he wants you back now, saying he ready to let the hammer clap now. I just tell him see me when you see me, cause I'm gonna make her happy. This is a stick up, it's a stick up, here to take you down. She deserves some girl like you. This is a stick up, I came to taking you down. I came to taking you down. Came to take you down. Well, this is a stick up. Yeah, Nathaniel. We both wanted something different, so we went out to go get it. Her ex did enough tripping, how she ever ended up with him. We wanted a life like that, gold Cadillac, diamonds in the back, travel a whole map, yeah. By any means, even if we gotta do a couple dirty things.
Alright, y'all, listen. Listen, I know it's Monday, I'm gonna get to it, but listen, you have to understand something. I've been waiting for this moment for 10 years, maybe 20. Listen, persistence, listen, when you say Big Vegg, you put some respect on my name, okay?
On him.
Listen, the persistence, all right? Persistence. I had to get that out. Okay, it's Music Monday videos, okay? You know what time it is. The weekend just passed, so, you know, listen, you know what time it is, okay?
Yes,
we
sir.
are here as we push the culture. We shine a light on independent artists and industry professionals. That's what we do here, okay? Something serious, as I always say. This individual to my left, to y'all right. Yo, listen, when I tell you this brother is moving and grooving, you have to put respect on his name as well. My brother got his own app. He's a tech nerd.
Facts.
In a good way. Revenge of the Nerds. You know what I'm saying? My man Nathaniel the Great is in the building.
What's good? What's good, Veg? What's poppin', man?
I've been waiting for this for 100 years.
Thank you.
The years progress as I say that, right? You know
Facts,
what I'm saying?
facts.
How are you, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. First off, let me say thank you for having me. Thank you for your patience, your persistence, and most of all, believing in me and supporting me the way you do, because that's really the highlight, you know what I mean, of our relationship.
It's all about waiting. It's all about timing. That's like every time this brother was in Brazil, I said, yo, what's up, Veg? I'm in Brazil talking to the president. Let me get back to you. I'm like, okay. Week passes. You know, I hit him back up. Veg, I'm in China trying to talk to the guy about the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, trying to set that up. I hit you back. Hit him back up a week later. He's in the UK talking to the prime minister there. I'm like, Veg, I promise you I'll be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks passed. Veg, I'm ready. Okay, get over here.
Facts.
No, I'm kidding.
Facts.
But no, but you're moving, you're grooving, brother. Realistically, your grind is dope, man.
Thank you.
Not even the fact that I've been waiting for this, but I'm giving you your flowers, bro. You've been doing this a long time. I want to say a big shout out to Guns Productions.
Salute.
Over in Germany.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You did a couple records with him as
My
far as
bro.
production. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met you, because in my mixing and sound engineering years, I used to, Guns would send me the sessions and your vocals would be on there.
That's so crazy, man. That is so crazy.
So we've been in the mix for so long, like, brothers gotta understand, like, this isn't a one-time thing.
Right.
Like, I didn't just meet him.
Right.
We've been in this groove for a minute, man.
Very
So
true. Very true.
I'm gonna give you your flowers. You know what I mean? You're
Thank
doing
you.
your thing. I wish you, 10 more million for followers on Instagram, because you had 1.5 million.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
But
you.
realistically, man, you're doing your thing, and I just want to give you your flowers, King. You know
Thank
what I'm
you,
saying?
man.
You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Before. But the 1 million followers didn't come overnight.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The 1 million followers didn't come overnight. The tech savvy knowledge didn't come overnight. There's always a story, right?
That's right.
So Your story started in the church.
Yes, it did. I mean, with the church, my brothers, you know what I'm saying?
You was in the group.
5 Heartbeat style.
That's right, you in the group, you know what I'm saying? You from Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Yes. So first and foremost, you're singing in the church, having my brothers with me, doing a 5-part harmony thing. We used to come home and started practicing Boyz II Men records, Temptation records. It started to evolve into the Jagged Edge, the 112, because it was that era. Did a local talent show, you know, won a little trophy. And at that point, we was like, oh, nah, I think we could possibly do this for real, you know, as a group and try to push it on a serious note. So that breeded like being an R&B singer, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the start of that moment. And then from there, I mean, we did years of recording. I became the primary songwriter of my group. So that's how I learned.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how I got into penning. And I remember this one moment, you know, this actually was the moment that made me realize I can write.
Right.
It was our first time writing anything as a group.
As a group, yeah.
We all separated throughout the studio, wrote our parts. I wrote like a pre-chorus. One person wrote a verse, another. We all shared our parts.
Okay.
And when it came around to me, they was like, yo, he killed it. And for me, I was like, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't, you know, sometimes you need that enforcement.
To hear it.
Yo, that made me confident enough to, from that point on, always say, yo, I want to write. Without that encouragement.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would have never knew that writing was something that I could do. And I took that. Fast forward, the way I approach the music industry, instead of approaching managers, labels as an artist, I would hit up producers and say, yo, I'm a writer. I would like to write to some of your tracks because I know all these artists and labels needs a song. Exactly. And they would send me beats. They started to, you know, the first joint that got placed was Papoose, a record I had with him called King of the Streets. He was like, yo, who's this kid on it? Leave him on it. And that's when I got featured on a record. So now I went from just a writer to the guy on the radio. You know what I'm saying? There was in a video on TV, and it just kind of like elevated everything. From then, DJ K Slade grabbed me, put me on a song with Khaled, French Montana. I ended up on something with him, Pusha T. It just spread out, but it was all from
started growing.
Yeah, from getting in as a writer.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah.
To date, what was one of your dopest collaborations?
I think LL Cool J. It was a record I did called Love, and he jumped on that for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because
that's the GOAT, man.
It's crazy when you get somebody that big that you can't even buy them.
Yeah.
If L don't want to do something, you can't. Let's say, here, here's $20 million. I want you. He gotta like it. He didn't charge me anything. He just liked the record.
Wow.
Did it, and that was 2014, I think. I was so young. I'm like, yo, I really got the GOAT on my joint.
Wow. How was it working with LL?
I mean, he's a humble dude. You know what I mean?
He seems to come off that way.
If he's more of the type like a friend as opposed to like a business,
just an industry guy.
That's right.
I mean,
he's just a good guy in the industry.
Right, I'm sure he handles his business.
Yeah,
but he's friendly.
Yes, very, very, very. Another great collab that I remember is working with RZA and Wu-Tang.
RZA.
Yeah, that's a good dude.
Right.
RZA's a good dude.
And I seen you just find out that you charted with the
crazy.
With the Wu-Tang, right? Talk about that.
Yeah, very crazy. I mean, I was just bored on Wikipedia, just searching my name because I'm like, why am I not
Every
here?
couple of years you gotta search
your name because
see where you at. Every now and then I'm like, I forgot I did that.
Yo, you have to.
And
you gotta search.
I'm sure you had that moment.
Yes.
Right?
I Google search myself every now and then to see what pops up. I wiki myself to see if anything comes up, and finally. The thing is, I was on the project as Nathaniel, but not my new alias, Nathaniel the Great. So I looked through Wiki. I wikied Nathaniel the Great, and it finally tied me to that. And while I'm just looking through everything, it was like, the debut at number 29 on the charts of a Billboard Top 100, number 3 on the hip hop R&B. Nobody told me this.
What song? Like, what was the song?
Oh, it was a song called Keep Watch. So I got in the studio, just a bit about how it happened.
Yeah.
RZA calls us one day, yo, get this kid in the studio. I heard he was nice.
Okay.
Cool dude. I don't even know you're going to record. When you get that type of call, you just don't know.
You just go.
Yeah, you just no questions asked.
You just go.
Pull up to the studio. It's a bunch of dudes in there.
But talk to our audience.
Y'all look. All right.
He's so
all right, so we'll cheat out.
He's so chilling.
Yeah, this is like a regular. It's a regular day.
It's all good. It's all good. Go ahead.
I pull up to the stew. It's a bunch of dudes in there. I didn't know who none of them was. It turned out to be half of Wu-Tang, right? They like, yo, get in the booth. Get in the booth. Right. Come up with something to this. They out here just like how it's a booth right there and y'all sitting out here. So they just watching. So you just got a bunch of dudes like, let's see what this dude do. I'm used to recording at home. I'm not used to having everybody, like just people watching.
Mad people.
Mind you, I still didn't know who they were. So I'm just thinking like, why is there so many people in this RZA session? I come up with this joint. I just called it Keep Watch. We get the call like a couple days later.
That's probably him right now.
Right? Said, hey, Nate, it's back on the charts.
No.
Cause say, yo, I need you in another session. But get the call a few days later. that RZA liked the hook, and they want to use it for their reunion project. It was a project called A Better Tomorrow.
Wow.
So that was the debut single of the whole entire project. And my manager at the time, DJ Absolute, was like, yo, that was Capadonna. That was Inspector Deck that you was sitting next to.
Right.
This is this guy. Meth. I know Meth.
Takao.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and these dudes all jumped on the song. So it ended up being a crazy situation.
Wow.
You know, I mean, I became a bigger Wu-Tang fan later.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's probably RZA calling right now.
It's crazy.
Come
It's
on,
the
RZA,
timing.
cut it out, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to do my interview.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I got you.
But that's the interesting thing, like, to learn about legacy
Yeah.
and to learn about the legacy of who you're dealing with.
Right.
I think it's important, like, no matter who you're working with, it's important to know everything, like, what you can about them. Because there's no reason why 2 years later I'm sitting back watching
like, damn,
the Wu-Tang documentary, and I'm like, yo, these dudes did all of this?
Right, yeah.
But I was just with them.
Wu-Tang nothing to fuck with, homie.
Yo, it's crazy. And I think another thing, moving so fast in any industry, this one being a fast-paced one,
Yes.
you got to slow down and stop and look at what's going on.
Really check yourself.
I had so much going on at the time that I wasn't stopping like, yo, I'm really here with them. And I did a deal with RZA. He signed me after.
Really?
Yes, I was in a whole label with him for a year after that. So,
that's crazy.
but with me being young and not understanding the value of it, I didn't know how to utilize the resources properly.
Right.
So, you know, it just is a learning thing.
Yeah, right. Before we get into the video, the Tear It Up joint with Cash Nova, free Cash Nova, by the way.
Salute. Yeah,
You know what I'm
free
saying?
the guy.
You've been in this game for a long time. You've been doing a lot. We're not ending the interview, I want you to stick with us, but I want you to talk to our up and coming artists because we are now in an independent game.
Yes.
We are in an independent era, right? Artists coming up, talk to these people, man, because they need to listen to somebody that's a vet that's been doing this, brother.
I would say, man, like, first and foremost, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. If you got to come in doing it one way and it feel like you're getting bottlenecked, don't be afraid to change things and shift your approach to your dream. I think a lot of people get stuck in that box. That's one. Two, it sounds cliche, learn the business, but learn it in steps. Learn the parts of the business that's more so pertaining to what's closest to you. So if you dropping records and you understand Spotify and streaming, understand what they pay out, understand what a distributor is, understand what royalties are, how much should be coming back, understand, more importantly, publishing, how to protect your work.
For real.
Like the things that you touch in real time and that you create in real time, learn about those first.
For real.
You could wait to learn about the label stuff. You know, cross that bridge when it comes. But learn about publishing, learn about distribution, learn about royalties, and more importantly, like, trust yourself, man. Like, bet on yourself too. It's gonna be some decisions. I personally betted on other people, even with my career.
Trust your spider sense.
Exactly. And things didn't go my way.
Man, word.
Yeah. When things don't go your way,
right.
because you put it in somebody else's hands, you're gonna feel so much more guilty when you were sitting back saying, "Dad, I knew I wanted it to go this way."
Right.
Even if it fails, at least you went with your feelings in the way that you decided to do things. That's very important.
That's what it is. We're not done with. We're not done with this interview because we're gonna get into Tear It Up. We're gonna get with the drum with Casanova.
Yes, sir.
Then we're gonna come back and I want to talk about the tech side.
Yes.
All right. So stay right there. It's your man Big Vegg. We're gonna get into it. Casanova. You know what I'm saying? Nathaniel the Great. Tear It Up. We're gonna get into the club joint. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk. Like I said, we're gonna get into the tech side.
Get it.
Because my brother's a tech nerd. In a cool way. Revenge of the nerds. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. It's music, money, videos.
Listen, I'm telling you, come from the heart. You got it straight.
Nah, your nose, you can't breathe.
I know, I got a cold, but let me hear your John. Oh, what the? You talking about me? Let me hear your John.
You out of pocket. Let me call Nate. I'm done with you. Hold on, man. Let me call Nate.
I'll book him tonight. Hold on. Yo, Cass, what's the word?
Yo, what's up? What type of time you on, man? You in the crib?
Ain't nothing, chilling in the crib, Mac, and what you up to?
Ain't no party like a two-time party, because a two-time party don't stop. We turn it all the way up tonight.
Oh yeah, we pulling out. We pulling out, my guy.
Yeah, man. Meet me at the spot. Pull out with the baddies. Only the baddies.
Alright, say less. Y'all wanna go out tonight?
Yes.
Alright, here's to tonight. We're gonna tear it up. Nathaniel.
Hey, yo, Nate, I ain't even gonna lie. I think we got one. I packed a 40, so back up off me. She said, why you wildin' out? Cause it's a gangster party. I'm in my section, flexing. It's me if that 2X hanging from the necklace. Now I'm in her ear talking reckless. Like, shorty, what up? You coming to what? The what in the She said I'm bossy. First give me saucy. I took the Douce and put some in the cup. Yeah.
The party is going up, moving like young thing getting next to me. We gon' tear it up, 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 tear it up. Hold up while I diddy bop. Two-step, I'm gon' Millie rock. We gon' tear it up, tear it up, tear it up, tear it up, tear it up. The young fly, nothing regular. Come run the city with me, tell them ain't no catching up. Don't gotta check on us unless they gotta check for us. It's only the beginning, girl, the best is yet to come. We're out here living our best lives. Whole lot of biz with some pleasure on the side. Since we're on the same type time, girl, I wanna know, can I touch your body? Your body, wanna feel your body. Your body. DJ, go and play that beat. I got a pretty young thing next to me. We gon' tear it up. We gon' tear it up. We gon' tear it up. Hold up while I diddy bop. Two-step, I'm gon' Millie rock. We gon' tear it up. We gon' tear it up. Tear it up. Gon' tear it up. Touch your body. Your body. Wanna feel your body. Your body. DJ, go and play that beat. I got a pretty young thing getting next to me. We gon' tear it up. 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 Hold up while I diddy bop. Two-step, I'm gon' Millie rock. We gon' tear it up. 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 Nathaniel. 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 Nathaniel.
And we back, baby. Music Monday videos. Your man Big Vegg, Nathaniel the Great, Wu-Tang Zone. He might as well be down with Wu-Tang. Shout out to DJ Khaled. He's down with We the Best.
Yes.
You know, DJ K-Slay, the Street Sweepers.
Word.
He's been through all the camps. Nathaniel the Great is in the building, Brooklyn Zone. How you, my brother? You still rocking with me?
I'm still here, man. I'm alive. And I'm well. Let's get it.
That's what's up. So we just did a Tear It Up. We just talked about the music portion. I want to talk about your tech side, brother, because you're also a tech guy. You got your own app. We'll get to that in a second. But talk to me about the story about you getting into the whole tech world. I know, if I remember, or because I did my research, I think your brother had brought a computer for you to take apart and to reassemble or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man.
I do my research.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Yeah, it's a fact. I mean, my older brother, Malin, he's a tech. This dude is like Yoda when it comes down to this stuff. 40 years in. Right. Like before Windows was even developed, he was doing it. So being in the crib and the internet age popped up. Okay. You know, the computer showed up in everybody's crib, those gateways that they were selling everywhere. Okay. My brother saw that I was into it. He wanted me to learn something called Linux, which is a different platform. Okay. He literally took apart my Windows PC, gave me a Linux machine, gave me a book this thick, and said you have to learn it. Now the thing is with Windows, you can just point and click. With Linux, it's a lot of scripting. You got to know the coding. Wow. You got to understand. It's not like click, install application. Right. You have to cut and paste coding to extract it. Now it's a little more friendly. But back at that time, it was like writing programs. You had to just to unpackage, just to install an app.
You had to be tech savvy.
Super. So
that was the starting.
That was the beginning. Yeah, and then from there, got kind of nice with it. Right. The neighbor's computer start crashing. Oh, okay. So I was making my little $20 here and there.
Oh,
like,
word.
Word, I can fix that. I can set up your printer.
So instead, in the winter, instead of shoveling driveways, he was fixing the neighbor's computers.
Yeah, my grind is different, way different. I was fixing computers all over the projects.
That's what's up.
Hung up my little flyers in each building saying, yo, if you need a tech guy, call me. Word, I'll do it for $20, some chicken wings, something. So I built my base there. Then I realized I became pretty okay with it. Yeah. I said, let me learn this for real. I went to college for it.
Okay, so you went to school?
Yeah, I went to college. I went to New York City Tech.
Oh, dope.
Actually, I went to 2 schools. I went to ASA College, graduated from there. Okay. Honestly, I realized when I graduated from there, I was applying for jobs. I couldn't get a job because I didn't know anything. Wow. So it was one of those schools that they kind of push you through in 16 months, give you a crazy bill. Took that degree, transferred it to City Tech. Now, it's interesting because I started to learn a little more in City Tech, but I was so consumed with music. This was when all of that stuff I was telling you was happening. All that crazy music stuff, my music career was taking off so much.
Khaled, the Wu-Tang.
It was insane, too much. So every day I'm in class, not really paying attention to the professor, just wiggling my way through, got my bachelor's degree, went back out trying to get a job. I couldn't, again, because at the interviews, I didn't know enough to get these corporate level jobs.
Right, to get in.
That's when I said, you know what? Let me actually learn something. So I took 6 months to 8 months off, I studied on my own, these certifications. I got my A+, Network Plus, CCNA.
You hit the books.
Hit the books to a different level. Polish my game.
Right.
Just to fast forward it, I got a little bullshit tech job at JFK Airport.
Okay.
Restarting machines. It was way under what I really knew. But what I did was I took that job, worked there for 3 months, lied on my resume, said I was the administrator of the whole JFK, took it to Wall Street, and they hired me.
Okay, he didn't lie, yo. He was just joking.
Yo, I know, right? He like, just in case they come back.
I'm just saying.
But that's how I did it. I okey-doked that, and then got hired in Wall Street at a real big MSP firm. I worked there for like 2 years. That's when it was on and popping.
That's crazy.
Studied the owner of the company, learned even more, left there, started my own IT company. And that's kind of where I've been for the last like 6 years. Running my own IT company along with music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tech guy.
It's a journey, man.
Music guy. This didn't
It's
happen
a journey.
overnight.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
People think that you got 1 million followers yesterday.
Nah.
And you started the day before. You know what I'm saying? People think you got the, which we're gonna get into the app, but people think you made the app yesterday and it went viral yesterday. Before that. People think they saw the app on, was it BT? What was it?
BT and M.M.V, the commercial.
Right. So both. They think that all that happened in a span of 24 hours. No, this is a process, y'all. Even Nathaniel took a little bit of time to become great.
Yeah.
You saw what I did, right? So
that was smooth. That was very smooth, my friend.
I do this.
Very smooth.
I'm
threw that
okay.
in there. Just threw that in there. Right. I didn't even catch it.
I'm okay. That's what's up. So let's talk about the app. Nathaniel, the app, which they can get on the Apple, was it EOS or whatever?
Yeah, iOS, Android.
iOS,
yeah.
EOS. I'm not a tech guy, right? iOS. iOS.
Or Android.
Or Android, which is the Google
That's
stores,
right.
the Google
That's
Play
right.
Store. Right?
Yes,
So what made you make an app? Just for the artists coming up, this is very strategic. You have your own app. Talk about it.
I mean, for my thing, I noticed, I think it was one day that something happened to my YouTube. One of my videos got pulled or something. And I'm like,
YouTube,
I need to control my content.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think around that same week, my IG got hacked.
Really?
So I'm like, I need a way to reach my people, my fans and my supporters.
Without hurdles,
exactly.
no foolishness.
Yes. So I said,
nobody else that somewhat owns
the medium and communication.
No middleman.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the goal, to eliminate the middleman. So I said, I'm going to design something, a platform, to where people could access my music, my content, know about my shows.
Right.
Send me an instant message at any time.
Really?
Yeah, I could instant message through the app.
Oh, wow.
So, or I can instant message you. Like, I could see you if you download it, and I can say, yo, what's up?
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that was the goal, to kind of create that direct stream of communication, connection, and even like monetization. If I want to sell things through it, I can. If I want to make the app for sale, I can. I can make it at 99 cents at the app store, but I made it for free. I can make it all the way to $10.
Right.
And I think, me personally, I've been saying this for like the last year since I developed it. I think every artist at some point in the next 5 to 10 years is going to go this route. Because you got to look at it this way. Let's take Drake for an example. If Drake had a Drake app, and all you had to do is pay a $10 a month subscription. But when you have that subscription, you get his new music first. You get win things, get prizes. You get personal messages, all of this.
You get it all first.
Think about the million of Drake fans that'll do it. That's 10 million a month. Or if 1 million fans.
Right. Yeah. He already went platinum.
You understand? Like, this is without going through nobody. So I think it's coming. I think people are going to go this way. And it's been getting this way anyway, where artists are creating. You got this, I don't know if you're familiar with NFTs and this new way of selling.
NFTs is somewhat of the new thing. I mean, it's been out. But now it's starting to boom.
Yeah.
Go viral
and going
now.
to the music side heavier, where artists are trying to buy, they can sell directly. Yeah, so you see, it's becoming about direct, like cutting out everybody. So, I think it's going that way.
Right, absolutely.
And if y'all need apps, just come talk to me. I'll build, help
You're
you.
the tech guy.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
Why not?
You're the IT guy, right?
At some point, I'm not going to be singing and dancing out here no more.
Right. So you're basically building a stable for your legacy to keep going.
That's right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, Nathaniel, I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you, my brother.
I've been, like I told you, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
I know, because we've been having this back and forth about scheduling.
Every time he's in Africa, I got to talk to his African secretary. You know what I mean? Then I gotta wait after that. Everything. Then he goes to freaking, you know what I'm saying, to Mexico. I gotta talk to the Mexican president because he's not available. You know, I'm fucking with you. But I really appreciate you, brother, taking the time to get back to me and say, yo, Veg, I'm back in New York. Let's do this. And you know what I mean? You obviously recognize the persistence. You know what I mean? And you're here, bro. I appreciate you. Once again, I'm giving you your flowers, bro. You know,
Thank
this is
you,
before
my dude.
before you even blow up even more, bro. Before you can get more billboards, before the app goes 10 million fold, before you know what I'm saying? Before the next Wu-Tang record. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going, brother. I wish you the best. We're gonna get into the Cash Out joint, which is blowing up. You got your own joint on Instagram. Like, let's talk about that for a second. Cash Out, right?
Yeah.
First of all, let's first talk about the process of you making the record. Let's start with that first.
Funny thing is, I think initially the record was about me stepping outside of my hardcore R&B lane and trying to build something that was more fun and danceable. Right? It was just that.
And somewhat new school.
Exactly. Like going into what's sonically is happening.
What's trending, quote unquote.
Yeah, which sucks. I hate the I hate that. The fact that it's degraded, it's degraded R&B. But that was the idea that made me build it.
Right.
I actually created it pre-pandemic. Once the pandemic hit and everybody was going through so much, I said, you know what?
Everybody took a step
I'm gonna pause this record because what I feel that the record is representing is not what I want it to be about.
Right.
But then somewhere through the pandemic, after me letting certain people hear the record, they would just enough people say, yo, this record makes me feel good. I made it, because even though the record is called Cash Out, I'm talking about like rags to riches or focus on a dream, making it from nowhere to something, accomplishing a goal.
The story.
Yeah, the story started to be the standout thing. Yes.
Dream.
So to say, and I realized like this has to be the message of the record because people are responding to it that way. So that's why I was able to come out, shoot something to it, release it, and the reception has been like that. It's been amazing because people feel that about it. It ain't a money flex.
Instagram you got the Cash Out Instagram joint.
Yeah, that was just like a bonus that just came with everything.
Like, yo, listen, if in a year or so I'm gonna have my own joint with medallions and shit. Based off of him, like I'm manifesting.
Yo, somebody approached me from Instagram, from the Facebook team, and said, "Yo, how would you like to have a filter?"
Yeah, that's what it is. A filter. That's what it is.
It's an IG filter. So when you go to the filters in IG and you can search Cash Out.
Type in Cash Out.
It'll put the chain in the fronts on you. But then the way I took a step further, I said, listen.
Challenge, right?
No, not just that. I said, listen, instead of it just being a filter, how about we make it this way? When a person is creating a filter, the song is embedded in a filter. So when they upload the video.
Really?
Yes, and it counts toward my streams.
Marketing.
Yeah, you have to maximize this stuff, right? Like, so that's why I was fortunate enough to kind of like tie things together.
See, that was Instagram calling for me, for my medallion.
They heard you, Veg. My phone tapped.
So you know what? We're going to get into the video. We got to call them back because now it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk numbers.
Facts.
Nathaniel, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
My brother Veg, thank you, man. And you keep going. I love how you building your thing. Let me give you your flowers. I've seen you from running around, actually from the mixing part with Gun to now transitioning to doing the film work. And it blew mine when like 5 different people that I know that was doing media, you was like all of their filming and editing guy. So you know, like that's how I feel when people are like, "Oh, I need a hook. It's like you're that guy.
I need a video.
You're the go-to.
Yes,
and now it's amazing to see you in front of the camera doing the interviews.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a build up. It definitely is a build up. So keep doing your thing, and I appreciate you,
my brother,
including me in your growth for real.
You already know, brother.
For real.
Listen, we go get in the Cash Out. We gonna call Instagram back. I'm gonna get my filter up.
Let's go.
I mean? My song probably gonna be something like some Afrocentric shit. Know what I mean? Yes, I'm giving too much away. I don't want y'all stealing my idea. Listen, Nathaniel, I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into Cash Out. It's something serious. It's Music Monday videos where we shine the light on independent artists and industry professionals. I'm your man, Big Veg. Listen, don't lose the faith. Artists, submit y'all videos. MusicMondayVideos.com. Tap in with us, all right? We are for you. See you guys next time. Peace.
Nathaniel, we've been grinding for a minute. For real, came a long way. It's our time, baby. Now we here. Now pop that champagne. Let's go.
Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. From a city full of vultures,
Brooklyn.
we getting money as a culture. Could turn into a soldier.
Savage.
Be swiveling over your shoulder. Bad chick done mediocre. She want a lifesaver, baby, come and see Yoda. For the spaceship, I'm slipping in a rover.
Facts.
Trips OT12 trying to pull me over. Had to get it out the mud for real. Sex, money, murder, and drugs for real. Ran down a couple of plugs for real. From the bottom, now we up for real. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. Lawyer fees for the cases. Now it's only celebrations. Drive-bys to Rodeo Drive, man. I think the Phantom need a facelift. 8 cribs and ain't nothing basic. My basement got another basement. Statement numbers like the Matrix. Gang while we out in Vegas. Had to get it out the mud for real. Sex, money, murder, and drugs for real. Ran down a couple of plugs for real. From the bottom, now we up for real. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody got the bag now. 7 figures on me, diamonds dripping on me, baby. Yeah, I'm about to cash out.
Let independent artists shine. Shine the light on the underground. Music, Monday, videos. Make it one day, here we go. Some make it featured on the show. Sign up and get on your grizzly, yo. You might have seen them on the road with the camera and the microphone. Shine the light on independent artists. Yeah, they gon' hate, we gon' get it regardless. Riding the hardest to get to the bag. Wanting that Instagram cash. Growing that old dirty bags. Shimmy, 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 yeah. Give me more. Music Monday video. Music Monday videos. One exposure, there it go. Wanna get it, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna get it, there it go. One exposure, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. There it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday, here it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna make it, there it go. Wanna get it, here it go. One exposure, there it go. Videos. 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 Music Monday videos. Videos. Give me more. One exposure, there it go.